Right, today I got a very unique camera that I would like to share in review in this video, which is the NearStream VM20 4K stream camera. Now, just to be clear, this is a sponsored video only in the sense that NearStream sent this camera for me to test it out. They are not paying for this review, and as always, I will be sharing my honest thoughts on what this camera offers and who it is actually for. Also, always make sure to watch a few reviews before buying any product, but if this video helps you out, you will find all the important links, including our affiliate link, down in the description below. Now, talking about the pricing of the VM20, it retails for $299, which isn't exactly cheap, but the flexibility and variety of input options you get on this camera at this price point are honestly impressive. Plus, NearStream often has discounts running, so you probably won't have to pay the full price, which is pretty good. Now let's talk about the build quality. The VM20 has a full metal housing, which really impressed me the first time that I take them out from the box. At this price, I wasn't expecting such a premium feel, but it definitely doesn't feel cheap in your hands when you hold the camera with yourself. Now the ports of the camera is where things start to stand out. In the VM20, you get a 3.5mm mic jack, so you can connect an external mic if you don't want to use the built-in one on the camera. A USB-C port for charging or powering via a power bank, which is very useful, an HDMI out, which is nice, and another USB-C port to connect it directly to your PC, and also even a RJ45 Ethernet port, which actually with the Ethernet ports allows you to stream directly over the network using RTMP or RTSP, which is awesome if you're looking for more professional setup. So basically, this camera is all ready for almost any kind of workflow, either if you are recording or going live. Now in the box, you're only gonna get some manuals of instruction, a camera itself, a USB-C to USB-A cable, and a control, which actually you can do a lot with that, and thus definitely is very helpful. I will share later in this video. But one thing just a heads up, and it's no better are included on the remote. So at this price, it would be nice if they were, but something to plan for. Alright, the VM20 also have an app that you can actually download, and with this app on your computer is basically for you to probably mostly to update your firmware on the VM20, which is highly recommended before using right out of the box. And over there I also have some very simple controls to the camera, give you a better brightness, contrast, and all that on this app. But this is basically very basic app. It's just mostly for updated firmware, since you can customize this camera quality, resolution, or the colors and everything into the programs that you're gonna use it, or you can also use it on the control that does have a features and control that you can also toggle and cycle to different modes for the color or for how the contrast works, which I'll share in a second on later in this video. As for features for the VM20, you can actually record and stream at 4K 30 FPS, up to 4K at 30 FPS. But what really caught my eyes was the 40x zoom. Yeah, so I just say 40 times zoom this camera is capable of. And here's a quick look at what the zoom look like, and actually it's pretty wide for a web camera. You can see that it can go all the way to very close to the subject. Of course, the more close that you go, the more zoom, you actually use more digital zoom. But you can see in this image that was recorded in 4K and zoom all the way through it, that's very detailed when you go very far with the zoom. So this is a very good actually zoom webcam. Now you also get a auto framing, which actually does frame your face if you move around the camera. So this is a pretty nice thing. It doesn't follow you, it just auto frame as adjust as it goes. Also face tracking to face, to track your face for the auto framing as well, which is pretty nice. And there's a full compatibility to any software that you wanted to use it for your Zoom calls, or also OBS for recording, streaming, Streamlabs, or any popular platforms as well. Now talking about the audio for this camera, the VM20 includes 8 built-in microphones with the noise cancellation, and to be honest, it sounds decent right out of the box. But here's where it gets better. you can actually connect it and a 3.5mm mic input in the back of this camera, your own microphone. And if you're like me and want a cleaner, high quality audio, just connect a wireless microphone or any type of the microphone over there, and you will definitely get a major upgrade in your sound quality. All right, so right now you're watching this camera in 4K 30 FPS with the audio from my wireless mic directly in the back of the camera with no processing at all. So this is how it sounds. I wanted to give you a difference of how it sounds with the wireless mic. You can connect any wireless mic in the back, which is super nice. And also, or any other mic, it could be a shotgun mic or any mic that have a 3.5mm connection to your PC, but you can actually connect it directly to the camera. And right now, I'm going to give you how it sounds with the post-processing that I do in DaVinci Resolve. This is how it sounds with the same EQ that I use with this wireless microphone through my DSLR in DaVinci Resolve. So this is how it sounds. So give you a much better quality sound directly through the camera if you wanted to use it. And now what you're hearing right now is the microphone on the webcam, which is the one that have the 8 microphones in the top with the noise reduction. So this is how it sounds, the camera with a microphone inside the camera built in. So if you have, as you can see, compared to the wireless, is much better audio sound. But now I'm going to also do the processing on DaVinci Resolve. So right now you're hearing with the audio from the camera inside with the post-processing on DaVinci Resolve. If you want to enhance your also audio post-processing, if you want to use it that way as well. Now the remote control also adds a lot of convenience, which is really nice, and it works really well. You can basically zoom in and zoom out. You can adjust focus, switch between cameras preset, which you have several presets over here that you can use it. You can also mute your microphone. Once you mute the microphone, the light on the front lights red, as you can see, to let you know that the mic is mute. And if you're streaming, you definitely wanted to know that your mic is mute or not. So that's very helpful. And definitely, I think the control will be something that you're probably going to use a lot, and is very helpful and works really well. Now, low light performance is very solid as well. As you can see, I tested out the camera using my RGB lights only in the dark room. The light is only in the back. The front I turn off completely, only with the computer screen light up a little bit. And as you can see, it does have a little bit of noise and grain, but not as much and that most web camera does. But it's still being solid for if you wanted to use it in a low light, it's still great. But as always, I suggest to always use the webcams with the lights. The more lights they use in webcams especially, or any camera, the best quality and the best you can get for the camera quality resolution. So for who is the VM20 for? If you are streaming on Twitch or YouTube, hosting Zooms, meetings or webinars, or recording online courses or church service, well, this camera has a versatility to handle all of that and more. It is especially great for content creators and small productions who want a portable, all-in-one camera that can run a power bank and take an external mic without needing a full studio setup. Even at its full retail price, the NearStream VM20 offers a tons of flexibility for all kinds of creators and streaming setups. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about the VM20, and would you add that to your setup? Let me know in the comments as well. And if you are looking for a great wireless mic to pair with this, check out this video right here that I did an awesome and affordable mic set, and explore our playlist if you'd like to check more gears to upgrade in your stream setup. I appreciate for watching all the way to the end. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next video.